everyone, I'm Jack Dice here with Buckeye Lures, and I want to talk really quickly about the difference between two really unique jig heads that we came out with this year at Buckeye, and that's the Scoop Jighead and the all-new Piggyback. And they're both, completely in their own class when it comes to a jig head and how you rig it on a minnow. So I want to talk really quickly about when you choose one over another and what their functions are. For me, that Scoop Jighead, the first thing you're going to know, that concave cupped mouth catches a lot of water and it provides a lot of lift to the bait. This is my choice when I want to fish shallow, when I want to fish larger baits and keep them up in a natural position. That's when I'm going to reach for that Scoop Jighead from Buckeye. But the Piggyback, as you notice, it's rigged completely differently. It's on the very top of the minnow. And so for me, trying to get a jig head minnow to roll has really been the name of the game in bass fishing these last couple years. But what anyone who spent some time with the technique will tell you is that those smaller minnows, where you come to like, a 3-inch scope shad from Yamamoto, for example, there's really not enough plastic body to get it to move on a traditional jig head. But we can kind of hack that with the Piggyback from Buckeye, is that by rigging it in the back, all you have to do to get the minnow to roll over is lift and drop your rod. And it's a manual way to impart rolling action and get even small minnows to completely keel over side to side. It's some of the craziest action you'll see. And you can also adjust it based on whether you rig it farther back or farther forward in the minnow. If you have the right size bait, it'll actually catch water and almost swim like a lipless crankbait. And this is a great option when I'm targeting fish that are on small bait, but I want that rolling action. So fish that are, using our 1/2 ounce Piggyback, for example, on clear water lakes for fish chasing bait out in the middle. Traditionally, we'd throw, a round ball jig head. And, once you get to about, 1/2 ounce, when you shake that rod, your minnow's really not doing much. But now with the Piggyback, you actually get that side to side motion. But what forward-facing sonar has shown us is that if you can present a bait correctly to fish in any depth, it really makes all the difference. So when fish go shallow and I want to throw a big bait, show them something big, but still keep it upright in a natural position, that Scoop Jighead gets the call from me. So that's the difference between the Piggyback and the Scoop Jighead from Buckeye Lures.